I think this is the first and only time two characters narrate the title. I'll play it in case you don't remember.
Bushy brows, jealousy.
Lion's Barrage Unleashed.
Hinata looks as interested in Sasuke's fight as Kakashi. Orochimaru comments on how powerful Yūhi jutsu is, and I'm wondering why he didn't snatch her for himself. He also notes that Yūhi is draining Sasuke's capture to force him to use the curse mark. I'm telling you, Orochimaru engineered this. Considering how one-dimensional Yūhi's fighting style is, the only person he could beat at full strength is Mizumi. His other hand is useless and he's extremely slow.
The great Sasuke Uchiha. Is that all he's got?
It doesn't make sense how Gaara would think that. There's no way he can't tell there's something seriously wrong with Sasuke. Luckily, Naruto is about to come in clutch.
Hey, Sasuke! Come on, man! What was that? And you call yourself an Uchiha? You're gonna let this goon walk all over you! Come on, stop messing around and get it in gear!
Naruto's talking no jutsu inspires Sasuke so hard that Hayate noticed. So Sasuke copies Rock Lee's Dancing Leaf Shadow to get an advantage on Yūhi. I get why they showed Team 7 and Team 3 shocked. Gaara's poker face makes sense as well since it shows his strength, but why the hell is Dosu here? Naruto reacts to seeing the curse mark flames on Sasuke's neck, but there's nothing there yet. Yet in the next shot, he's covered again. This kind of goes without saying considering Team 7 are the main characters of the franchise, but I love the foreshadowing here. The curse mark represents Sasuke's ascent to the darkness, and it's Sakura and Naruto that brings him back to the light. Kakashi just body flickered his knee into Sasuke's back and he's still alive. It's official. Sasuke is stronger than Kakashi. Naruto makes fun of Sasuke and instead of trying to retort, Sasuke lets Naruto win and decides to relish their friendship instead. This is one of the reasons why I like Sasuke and Boruto. He and Naruto are better as friends than they are as enemies.
Amazing. He only saw me do it once, and he was able to copy it perfectly.
I feel bad for Rock Lee here. He's starting to realize that hard work plus talent will always triumph hard work.
Last year, Neji Hyūga was the rookie to beat. This year, it's Sasuke Uchiha. I wonder when we'll find out which one's stronger.
Neji solo! For good reason. Anko and Hiruzen are dumbfounded that Sasuke was able to resist the curse mark. Anko was never able to because she doesn't believe in the power of friendship. What's going on in Ino's eyes here? I can't tell if they're closed, open, or if they're even eyes at this point. Also, question. In a three-way fight, who do you think would win? Ino, Shikamaru, or Choji?
Magnificent.
Can we just get this guy out of here already? How does no one see this? The medical Jonin's reaction to Kakashi telling him he's out of his league when he tries to help Sasuke is priceless. Another thing I like about this scene is Sasuke's reaction to leaving the prelims early. He genuinely wants to stay and watch his teammates fight. Unfortunately, he has to go get a new tattoo. Sakura and Naruto's head speeds are way faster than Sasuke and Kakashi's walking speed, and it's throwing me off. I'm a bit confused here. Naruto remembers black markings on Sasuke's body, but from our perspective, the markings looked like flames the whole time.
You've got to promise me you won't tell Naruto about the curse mark.
Why?
There's nothing he can do about it. And we're a team. It doesn't do us any good if he's worried about me.
I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, but Sasuke actually cares at this point in the series, and I like this Sasuke a lot more. He acts all hard, but it really isn't. He knows how hurt Naruto would be if he found out about his curse mark. Sure, in Shippuden, Sasuke is an animal, but I'm not too fond of him. His teammates come in clutch for him time after time, and then he goes off and does something like this.
What mark? I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I was wrong. Sakura does use Genjutsu. See? I have proof. Okay, so I know I just said I don't like Shippuden Sasuke because of how much of an animal he becomes, but Curse Mark Sasuke hits different for me. I think it's because he reminds me of Kid Buu in a way.
Do you think Shino will be alright?
He's okay. Don't you worry about him.
Huh?
He's the last person here I'd ever want to take on.
This is a bad representation of Hinata's caring nature. There's no reason for her to be concerned for Shino considering he's fighting an opponent with 2 broken arms unless she used her Byakugan to check out Zaku's arms beforehand. Also, if we take Kiba's statement at face value, he's saying he'd rather fight Gaara, Neji, and Rock Lee before he would want to fight Shino. Once again, how does no one notice this Jonin leaving while his student is fighting? Why does no one find that suspicious? I know I have 20/20 hindsight, but someone should have realized something was off. We don't know much about Shino as a character yet, but from this scene, we can tell he isn't ruthless ruthless. He could have easily swarmed Zaku with bugs, but instead he gave him the option to surrender. Shino wasn't just confident because Zaku's arms were injured either. A lot of people may not know this, but Shino was extremely talented as a kid. So talented that Danzo tried to recruit him into the route. Shino's close friend Torun offered to go in his place though. It took someone of Obito's caliber to take him down. Torun as an Ito was able to even keep up with KCM1 Naruto momentarily and was eventually defeated by Shino himself. Shino isn't a joke, and the series doesn't do him much justice, although that can be said about the majority of side characters. Oh, and I forgot to mention this earlier. When Zaku says one of his arms is functioning, Shino's poker face is slightly affected. I think it's because he realizes Zaku's arms aren't actually broken. I doubt Hinata actually used her Byakugan to inspect Zaku's arms, so Shino will be going off his intuition alone. There's also this line.
You couldn't beat me using both your arms.
So I'm even more certain Shino knew the reality of the situation. I understand Naruto's reaction to Shino getting air blasted, but Kiba's and Hinata's reaction feels off to me. Team 8 seems a lot closer than Team 10, so you'd think they'd be more aware of each other's power levels. I didn't realize this my first time watching, but Kakashi literally cuts himself, then rolled all over the ground and Sasuke and has somehow remained in perfect form. Is Kakashi a bloodbender? I really love this shot, to be honest. Kakashi bowing to Sasuke before performing the hand seal shows the mutual respect he has for Sasuke's decision to continue fighting. He also knows the jutsu is going to hurt like hell, so in a way, it's a non-verbal apology for the pain he's about to cause him. The other thing I love about this scene is the camera angle. Instead of zooming in on Kakashi while he performed the hand seals, the camera is zoomed out so the audience can get 2 frames of reference for the hand seals. Showing the transparent seals allowed us to follow along without staring at the same zoomed in cut for too long.
Now the next time that curse mark starts acting up, the seal should keep it in check. But remember, this curse-sealing jutsu is only as strong as you are. It derives its power from the strength of your will.
That's pretty neat, although it was already displayed in Sasuke's fight versus Yūhi. Sasuke is being overwhelmed by the curse mark before Naruto's words and his memories gave him the strength to stave off the curse mark. Kakashi's seal only adds a layer of protection should Sasuke decide to use it.
My, how you've grown.
I love Orochimaru's entrance. The music, along with knowing he's the big baddie, changes the tone of the episode immediately. The small victory we got could suddenly become a massive loss depending on Orochimaru's actions. This scene generally made for a good cliffhanger. The pacing of this episode hit just right for me. Sasuke's fight has concluded and Shino's fight has also seemingly come to an end. Orochimaru's untimely appearance solidifies he doesn't care about the Sound Ninja at all. He's trying to force Sasuke to become addicted to the power of the curse mark, so he goes running to him for more. His plan would have worked too if not for Team 7 successfully protecting him from the dark. If you made it this far, you definitely enjoyed the video, so go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when I release future Naruto analysis content. Deuces.
Ninja art and the video jutsu.